A lady is screaming all the names of the police and the federal agents.
We know where you're staying at. We know your fucking name. We know where you're staying at. We know your fucking name.
Deputy Director Klein said he doesn't have his officers wear name tags because they're being doxxed. That's exactly right. That's another thing that's absolutely disgusting. So they're not only jeopardizing the lives of the agents, but they're also jeopardizing the lives of their families as they're putting out their home information, and they're suggesting that individuals go to their homes. So yes, I, as the acting commissioner, have authorized and supported removing their names from their uniform. Instead, what we have, though, is a personal identifier. So we have that, so we can identify, and we have each identifier associated with a specific name, so we have all that information internally, and we'll share that with the appropriate entities when it's necessary. Our SRT teams, it's the same thing, right? Clearly identified. Different color uniform, clearly identified. So I hope that that puts to rest the lies and the false rumors about that they're not properly marked.
This is one scene of the building at North Precinct and some of the graffiti that was painted there. You can see a lot of references to killing police officers, headless pigs with police hats, those kind of things. This really sort of speaks for itself. And then a really disturbing development. Doors were barricaded shut, and here's just two examples of doors to the precinct that were barricaded shut. And you can see they used wood. They used screws. Our officers inside the building actually heard screws being driven into the wall with a drill to barricade these doors shut. And then, as you can see on the right, they set fire to the north side of the building, which contains some businesses, but that's all the same building. And we were very fortunate that that fire was interrupted before it caught that whole building on fire. That's a pretty old building with a lot of wood framing in it. And had this fire been able to take off with people barricaded inside the building, the results would have been catastrophic.
They're not perfect, you kind of have to hold them till they seal. They're not perfect, you kind of have to hold them till they seal. They're not perfect, you kind of have to hold them till they seal. They're not perfect, you kind of have to hold them till they seal. My name is Ari. My name is Ari.
just want to put out a little video here. The Lord has called me to Portland. Praise God. So I was sitting last night still, just kind of listening to the voice of God, just kind of praying about what God wanted me to do. And it was just clear as crystal that God wanted me to go down to Portland to preach the gospel.
Already had like more than one warning to leave, you know. They've already told him to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just preaching Jesus shit. It's not like racist or anything so far. It's just Jesus.
Whose bike is it? That's my bike, baby.
Definitely not drunk. He's not drunk. They're doing just what the best is doing.
What are you doing up there, buddy? The invisible things of Him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made. Even His eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. You are without excuse. You don't understand a thing about Christian. You got no understanding about somebody wrong. There's nothing to show. How about you set your face and leave?
Coming up to us and telling us you need to stop, and they were dragging me, and they got Brother David. Brother, you got hit in the face?
Yeah, I was right in the ear, but I wasn't.
He got hit in
hard.
the ear. No big deal. Towards the end there was an incident that happened. They were starting to attack me, and this guy came up and pepper sprayed a bunch of people there to try to protect me from getting seriously injured. How people are going to see that, I'm not sure. I appreciate the fact that he put his life on the line. He ended up later getting stabbed. So I want to, appreciate what he did to protect me from getting injured. They were getting very violent there at the end, and then ultimately we got 2 tires slashed as well on the tires of our car on my truck. So
Oh, he just stabbed him, dude. Bro, he just stabbed him. That dude just stabbed him, bro. He just stabbed him, dude.
I guess they're not messing with the fence. They're kind of going over the fence. I don't know if that is going to be constituted enough for them to come out and start shooting at people, but.
Remember to keep your intellect, okay? See how they respond to it. They don't shoot me. They don't shoot. That looks like a straight Spider-Man. That shit is clean. That's good.
Hey, did you want something?
Something kind of cool. Okay, yes. Can I have that? A pool pin. Yep, I like that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love and blessings to you. Love and blessings to you.
Right back at you.
Thank you.
Motherfuckers. No, we good.
Hey, I love you. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael. Marcus.
Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus.
Blessings and love to all you guys, man. Stay safe out there, man. If you're just tuning in, me and my lady got out here about 30 minutes ago, and within 10 minutes of being here, we got jumped by 16, 17 little 16-year-olds. I can't even see straight, y'all. My girl got a bloody eye. One of them tried to stab her in the eye. And this was all because they were jumping somebody else. They were like literally stomping someone into the ground. And I tried to stop them from doing that. I didn't punch none of them, didn't hit none of them, just tried to separate them from killing this man. And they turned on me. Then they turned on me, y'all. We're gonna take these bruises and go to sleep. Got a busted lip. Just want to tell y'all I love y'all. Wish blessings on the world. Good night. Blessings. We just got pretty badly jumped, y'all. We just got jumped by like about 17, 18 little fucking 16-year-olds, y'all. And, you know, I love my lady. She, you know, she caught it pretty bad too. I got pulled her earring out. Someone tried to stab her in the eye. I was trying to help her, pull people off of her. I got punched in the eye, got my lip busted. There's about fucking 16 of these little motherfuckers, man.
And about 4 or 5 adults steady defending those kids out there.
Yeah.
Defending those kids. Knowing damn well they're doing this because this started because Marcus pulled them off.
Yeah, I was trying to stop some. I was trying to pull them off of killing somebody else. So they turned on me. Started whooping me. Well, they didn't whoop me. They were trying to get on me. And then we were able to start walking away.
And a grown-ass man ran up behind Marcus and got him in the side of the face.
Well, that was after. So then we were trying to walk away. But then a bunch of people jumped on us from behind. I was trying to help my girl. And I got some big dude gave me a good one to the eye. I give him that. He gave me a good one, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm cross-eyed. Oh, I see it now. I'm cross-eyed as a mug now. So he gave me a pretty good one, y'all. And then, so as I'm trying to defend myself, I'm trying to go back and help her out, help her. Finally, I was able to pull us both free from the mayhem. And then there's just a bunch of people out there defending these little kids. But, you know, it's just a day in the life. It's a day in the life, y'all. This is my second time being jumped out here, y'all. And the people who jumped me, there's no disagreement. That's the problem. Me and the person who jumped me, even the people who jumped me before, there was no disagreement. There wasn't even a conversation. They were just young ass kids who had too much to drink or whatever.
And did not want peace at the moment.
Yeah, and they just don't want peace. So, but at least the first people who jumped me, at least I got an apology from them. I'm not expecting one from these little motherfuckers, man. They're all infected, man. Infected brains, man. These are the little motherfuckers I'm fighting for too, man.
It's the same kids that are out here every night stealing people's phones and wallets from them and then jumping them when they try to get it back. Everybody knows about these kids already.
Everyone, I guess everyone knows who these kids are. They're the same.
It's the same ones that yesterday they were jumping somebody in the 7-Eleven and you stopped it.
Yeah. So we're going to try and stay for a little bit.
They said on the news that they will not come out and shoot us with rubber bullets and tear gas us if we cannot breach this or throw the bombs or whatever. If they do that, I'll move our fuck out the way and I'll help you go in. But if they don't, they held their word. And we still get to hear our voices be heard. People out here, because I'm sick of y'all getting tear gas. And I'm sick of y'all getting shot, especially the people who didn't do absolutely nothing.
Whoever leading the march is not Black Lives Matter over here. Whoever leading the march is not Black Lives Matter over here.
The live stream says that it's pork, and if you eat the pork, you're cannibals. My new one is blocked from seeing anything in groups for a week. They had reported me for inciting violence. Yeah, they reported my first one for that, and then second one for spam. For inciting violence. For inciting violence.
And then, but I get a lot of flack while I'm live streaming because everyone's like, stop live streaming the ground, and I'm like, I ain't trying to get jumped.
What the fuck? That's what we do out here. We want the ground in the sky.
You have to worry about your safety. If they want free entertainment, so go somewhere else.
Because everyone's like, stop live streaming the ground, and I'm like, I ain't trying to get jumped.
What the fuck?
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Like actually live streaming?
Live, yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to let you in on this because I'm part of a streamers collective. They have access to everyone's streams in there and they're watching it on a screen.
Right.
So I'm just saying, please beware of the way your angle is. Yeah, just aim at the ground until the feds come out and then, you know, get them. Because like I've almost partially stopped streaming for that reason because they're targeting people that way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So,
no, aim down.
Yep.
I got one up, one down. This one's local, this one's live.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks for being out tonight. Stay safe, guys.
No, you're not walking me anywhere, kid. They're coming. Why are you coming for me? Why are you guys coming for me?
I didn't.
Why are you guys
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
You guys are making yourself look like
Hey!
This is first time. This is first time. And he keeps pushing against me, trying to flip. He keeps pushing against me. I'm here every night at the Joint Ferry, and they're mad.
So you've been here every night. People escorted you out every fucking night.
No, what happened? Stop! 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 Stop it! Don't smell shit. We're getting him out of here. But it takes me 9
nicely. You kept shoving
Why
your body in there.
why would I ask
What do you want to know,
for your
Michael?
name?
What do you want to know?
What do I want to know?
Whatever you want to know.
You filming me now?
Okay, look. Put the
See now he's
Let him
filming me.
talk. Let him talk.
Let him can he talk?
You know, being pressed, you're required to obey the laws.
Yeah, and I'm
means
asking for my citation.
You can do it from the sidewalk.
So give me a citation.
I'm not gonna do that. You can do it from the sidewalk.
Okay.
I went around and tried to shank me in the fucking kidney. He stabbed me to kill me because they've been following us around all night, saying that we can't go out there and film and stuff.
Seriously, yo, come on. I know, he's an asshole, but come on. Your safety is more important to me right now.
Well, they're trying to block the cameras, all of his cameras.
His cameras are blinded.
That's all he's doing is blinding the cameras.
Get out of here! Leave!
They're not perfect. You kind of have to hold them till they seal. They're not perfect. You kind of have to hold them till they seal. They're not perfect. You kind of have to hold them till they seal. They're not perfect. You kind of have to hold them till they seal. My name is Ari. My name is Ari.
So I have a bunch more press passes I need to get out to people. So I have a bunch more press passes I need to get out to people. No, if you're asking me, I'm with Halo Space Media, which is a legitimate company, as is Gaia, grassroots activism, grassroots international activism. Both of those are legitimate companies that I'm with.
So I will start with a timeline of events, and I'll summarize some of the significant events, but I just ask that we keep in mind that we've seen this kind of criminal activity pretty much every night since about May 28th. And this all started on May 28th with a small demonstration at an ICE facility in Southwest Portland. And wasn't a very large event, but one item of significance there is at that event, someone threw a Molotov cocktail into a wall of the building down there.
plea for justice in the murder of a New Jersey state trooper that happened 46 years ago. Joanne Chesimard is a high-priority fugitive for the shootout that killed Trooper Werner Forster. The FBI knows where she is, but still haven't been able to arrest her. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Fleischer explains why.
Still a most wanted suspect, Joanne Chesimard is still on the run, with a $2 million bounty for the return of this Black Liberation Army member.
She is a domestic terrorist and a convicted killer. That's the truth.
46 years ago, Chesimard was involved in a violent shootout during a traffic stop, in which New Jersey State Trooper Werner Forster was shot and killed.
She was found guilty of this crime, a crime which, based on my 28 years in law enforcement, was a heinous execution of a law officer.
Chesimard was sentenced for murder, but in 1979 escaped from prison and fled to Cuba. Granted asylum, she has lived here under the alias Assata Shakur.
We're looking to return her under an FBI warrant for unlawful flight to complete her sentence.
While federal authorities have worked with Cuban officials on other criminal cases, and there has been a thawing of relations with Cuban leaders, Chesimard's return is not imminent.
There seems to be a mythology built around Chesimard, that she's in some way a political activist or that she's an influencer. And that's more of a State Department issue to agree with and to arrange her return.
The FBI and New Jersey State Police would just like to see this fugitive returned to justice. As for Trooper Forrester's family,
it's still as raw and as painful for them today, some 46 years later. So that's why we're here to make sure that we do everything we can to have her serve out her sentence.
Tim Fleischer, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.